Hey guys, welcome back to The Last of Us. We are continuing on with The Last of Us DLC, Left Behind. And we have Ellie and Riley breaking into some fucking building. I don't know what it's called, but let's see what happens.
You're kind of fast there. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
Yay.
Come on. Up we go.
Riley's,
So,
pretty much
how
a
did you find them?
mercenary. I guess
Yeah.
a radical, you can call them.
Firefly you bit and stole his gun?
Extremist, whatever you want.
I remember him.
That's Trevor.
Whatever.
I saw him walking down the street, so I
They're
followed his ass.
basically
I follow him into this alley and all these fireflies
anarchist
ambush him.
group.
They took
Like
me
they
right
don't
to
want
them,
to
to Marlene.
conform to
Were you
what
scared?
the guards in the quarantine
I thought this
zones
time she would
want to
actually
do,
shoot me.
so
But
they
instead she
basically
just says, "What took you so
kill
long?"
the guards.
She was expecting me.
And she just made you a firefly?
And we have a wanted poster of Marlene. The word wanted
She wanted
was
to know who was committed.
scratched out, and the word hero was written underneath it.
Come on,
It just appears to be someone's
we're
house.
making good time.
Just a big empty house.
Who do you hang out with these days?
I don't know. No one really.
What about Tino and the rest of the guys? How are they doing?
Riley, those are your friends.
But you talk to them.
Is that a... no. Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Just looking around for anything else I can use. Doesn't seem to be anything. Nothing in this kitchen, I don't think. Bathroom's a no-go.
Have you
So,
found the light
oh
yet?
look, we found a
Oh,
fucking firefly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Spray.
to offend your people. So what? You buy into this whole thing now?
all I know.
Laundromat. Hmm.
30 days, my ass. People are getting infected all the time. They just do a good job of hiding it.
You've run into more infected?
As part of my initiation, they actually made
Now
me
we're
do this.
basically running across this roof, trying to get into the actual mall.
Oh shit, hide!
If you remember back to an episode, previous episode that I did, Ellie basically told Tess that she was
Man,
she broke into a mall with a friend of hers, and apparently she got bitten by one of the infected while she was in the mall. So
Maybe I should
if
join
you don't know where this is at leading up to, you're basically
first thing I asked Marlene.
just put two and two together and you
She
should
wants you safe
figure
in
out
this
everything
school.
perfectly fine.
I'm not even supposed to come see you.
Why does she care?
She's worried I'll get you into trouble.
Whatever. I can get into trouble just fine on my own.
Okay, so apparently Ellie is now thinking about joining the Fireflies,
What are we doing
but
here, Riley?
she's
I have a
not
surprise for you.
allowed to actually talk to
Is it a
Marlene.
dinosaur?
Or, no, Riley is not allowed to
I'm
talk
down
to
if it's a
Ellie
dinosaur.
because
You'll just have
Marlene
to wait
said
and
so.
see.
She doesn't want... Marlene doesn't want Ellie to be a Firefly. And I think there's a few things back here I'm missing. No. Right here. This one.
You still saving up for that vacation?
Every penny. You?
Like, there's not really much to do
Hey, what if we...
in the sections where it's
Hello,
Riley and
surfing in
Ellie,
LA?
but
That's right. Surfing in
like,
LA.
it's basically a lot of exploring.
Let's keep going.
There's a lot of mini games, like quick time events, character building, that kind of shit. And then when you get to the part where you're just Ellie, it's basically
You know, I got them back.
like you're playing The Last of Us again.
Bullshit. You telling me Corporal Dickhead gave them back to you?
Like there's a lot of
course not.
goofing
I was
off in
taking
this
those
area.
office. Riley, I had them in my hands.
But your ass
which
got
some of it's pretty funny, but like there's a lot of comedic elements that like kind of give me a chuckle every now and then. There's actually one point where Naughty Dog
can't
takes a
believe
major stab at themselves.
You heard?
Yeah. Do you know
I'll
how it's-
point that out sometime later.
They said he just fell off his horse. Heart attack or something.
Man.
And here we go with Winston.
How many people get to die of natural causes in this world?
None that I know.
Don't ask me who Winston is.
So, let's see what he left us.
Apparently Winston had a horse. Apparently he was the one to teach Ellie how to ride horses, but he's never seen,
Is this Winston?
and very little backstory is given to him. That's the only picture we get of Winston, and it's not a very clear indication of what he actually looks like. Basically looks
Sure.
like a guy in a white hood.
It's not beer.
Underage drinking.
Whoa!
There we
Oh
go.
my god. Oh, here. It's disgusting.
Told you. Cheers, Winston.
I think this is one of the only games I've ever seen that has underage children actually drinking.
Come on.
I could be wrong on that. I'm not too sure. But I do know that most games don't really go that far.
What happened to Princess?
I assumed after Winston died, they took her. Poor horse. She's probably out there terrified.
Man.
Okay. Little jump cut there. I had to answer the door. Just received a pretty interesting package, but I'm not going to tell you about that. But let's just continue. So we're going to continue down this way.
Ellie.
And we got to lift this fucking bar so we can go under there.
It always feels like we're gonna get crushed.
It's fine. I'll go first.
But that's not going to work.
You know what? How about we find
So,
another way?
fuck. Where do we go
Yeah.
from here?
Sounds good.
Can't go up there. Shit. Wasn't there like some kind of store? Yeah, right here.
Hey, Riley. You know what? I'll get you up and over.
So we're gonna help
Good call.
Riley get into this store. I'm not too familiar with a lot of this DLC, like I said before, but
Well, you see anything? Riley?
okay. Oh, it's a Halloween store, that's right. Okay.
You dick! That's 2 times today!
How the hell did we never find this
Like I said before,
Come on, I got the perfect map.
the Ellie and Riley stages are not really
Perfect.
like combat. They're not really hard. It's more of a goofing around, like
Put it on.
2 young girls walking around the mall goofing off. That's basically what this entire section is. Little mini games and little things to make you chuckle. Obviously. Oh, look at that fucking clown face.
Roar. Ellie, really? Fucking roar.
Okay.
There
Well,
she is. Now let's do that.
okay. It's not really much to say about that. What is this thing?
Ask Skeleseer a question and shake.
Skeleseer?
Are we gonna die today?
I actually have one of those on my shelf.
What a jip.
You gotta turn it over, genius.
It's not as detailed with like that one with the eyeballs in the skull, but it's
Seems
basically just a
dreadfully
skull,
unlikely.
like one of those magic 8 balls, but it's a skull. Bah.
Will
I don't know, a
die
friend of mine
hard?
gave it to me like a year ago. I just keep like
You
crazy
listen to
shit
my
like
phone.
this around.
Alright. Am I ever gonna get to play a video game? Your chances are dismal. Fuck you, Skull.
And basically, all of these questions, except for one,
Am I ever getting boobs or what?
this one, are basically all based on elements from the game.
Of course they are.
So, like she says, is she ever gonna get to play a video game?
Are you a
Technically no, but technically yes. Are they ever leaving the quarantine zone?
Well, that settles it then.
Is, I think, another question.
Are we ever leaving this stupid quarantine zone?
Yeah, are they ever leaving the quarantine zone?
The answer is
Obviously, it's just a little thing that I think they threw in to,
Will we ever get our water guns back?
kind of give like a foreshadowing of what the main story is gonna
You hear that? Says we're
have
getting our water
in
guns
store
back.
for
Let's
her,
go.
I guess. I really don't fucking know.
Let them
I do know that there's a lot of these fucking
go. Will Riley ever
sequences,
stop sucking at poker?
I can hear you.
and I've probably missed
Signs
one
are
or
clear.
two. I'm
Oh,
not too sure,
Still hope for you.
but
No. I've given up on that. You can have poker.
yeah. Like I'm trying to get all of the conversations for Left Behind done as well.
Will Ellie ever be
But
as funny
I'll have
as
to
me?
play through it a couple more
Please.
times
I'm like 10
before I
times
get all that
funnier
shit.
than you.
He said, not in this existence. Hey, wasn't me. Skeleseer said it.
Who knows?
Skeleseer can suck my dick.
But I think that's it for Skeleseer, so he can go fuck himself.
Oh, triple phoenix.
It's like a Angry Birds ripoff mask. I don't really know.
What do you think?
Adorable.
Pedo Bear mask right there. And over here we have Barbara Streisand mask. Where the fuck?
The ruby slippers! What have you done with them?
Of course, Wizard of Oz.
What will we do?
Wait,
Oh man.
how the fuck would they know what Wizard of Oz is? I don't fucking know. The years don't add up. But I guess everybody knows who fucking what the Wizard of Oz is. I'm pretty sure, like, people 2,000 years from now will have an idea of what Wizard of Oz is. If they don't, if Michael Bay doesn't remake it by then. Who knows? Hmm.
Wow. That was stupid.
I don't think there's any, like, collectibles in here. It's just a bunch of fucking masks. Skeleseer is already done. So I guess we just... Oh. Gotta continue on. But we'll continue on in the next episode. And hopefully we have a little bit more action in it. Because Riley and Ellie kind of suck. So join me again next time.